National Electrical Code Section 408.16c addresses the use of snap switches. Specifically, it states that snap switches shall not be used to control appliances or motors rated over 1/2 horsepower. You may find snap switches in panels in several types of installations, including residential houses, commercial buildings, and industrial facilities. Snap switches may be used in subpanels to control branch circuits that supply lighting or other small loads. Snap switches may be used in appliance panels to control built-in appliances such as ovens, cooktops, and dishwashers. Snap switches may be used in lighting panels to control lighting fixtures. There are several reasons why snap switches are used in these locations. Firstly, snap switches are easy to operate and provide quick control of the circuit. Secondly, snap switches are relatively inexpensive compared to other types of switches. Thirdly, snap switches are compact and can be easily installed in a panel. It's important to ensure that snap switches used to control appliances or motors rated over 1/2 horsepower are properly rated for the load and have overload protection in accordance with the National Electrical Code. In residential houses, snap switches are commonly found in lighting panels controlling individual lighting circuits throughout the home. They might also be used in subpanels to control outlets or other small appliance circuits. In commercial buildings, snap switches are used in lighting panels to manage office lighting, hallway lights, and other general illumination circuits. They can also be implemented in appliance panels to control small appliances in break rooms or kitchens. Industrial facilities utilize snap switches in lighting panels for controlling factory floor lighting, warehouse lighting, and exterior lighting. They might also be found in subpanels that supply power to control circuits for machinery or equipment. When selecting snap switches for panel installations, it's crucial to consider several factors. Firstly, voltage and current rating. Ensure the switch is rated for the voltage and current it will be carrying. Secondly, horsepower rating. If controlling a motor, the switch must be rated for the motor's horsepower. Thirdly, the type of load. Consider whether the load is resistive, inductive, or capacitive, as this can affect the switch's performance and lifespan. Fourthly, environmental conditions. Consider the temperature, humidity, and other environmental factors that may affect the switch's operation. Fifthly, compliance with codes and standards. Ensure the switch complies with all applicable electrical codes and standards, such as those set forth by the National Electrical Code. Snap switches offer several advantages in panel installations. Firstly, ease of installation. Snap switches are typically easy to install and require minimal wiring. Secondly, ease of use. They are simple to operate with a clear on or off position. Thirdly, low cost. Snap switches are generally less expensive than other types of switches, such as circuit breakers. Fourthly, compact size. Their small size makes them ideal for installation in crowded panels. Fifthly, wide availability. Snap switches are readily available from most electrical suppliers. Despite their advantages, snap switches also have some limitations. Firstly, limited current rating. Snap switches are typically limited to a current rating of 20 amps or less. Secondly, limited horsepower rating. As per National Electrical Code 408.16c, they should not be used to control motors rated over 1/2 horsepower. Thirdly, low durability. Compared to circuit breakers, snap switches may have a shorter lifespan and be more susceptible to failure. Fourthly, lack of overload protection. Snap switches do not provide overload protection like circuit breakers, so separate overload protection is required. When installing snap switches in a panel, it's important to follow proper safety precautions. Firstly, always disconnect power to the circuit before working on it. Secondly, use appropriate personal protective equipment, including safety glasses and gloves. Thirdly, follow the manufacturer's instructions for installation and wiring. Fourthly, ensure all connections are tight and secure. Fifthly, test the circuit after installation to ensure it is working properly. Over time, snap switches may require maintenance to ensure their continued reliable operation. Firstly, regularly inspect the switches for signs of wear or damage. Secondly, clean the switches to remove dust and debris. Thirdly, tighten any loose connections. Fourthly, replace any switches that are not functioning properly. In summary, snap switches can be a cost-effective and convenient solution for controlling lighting and small appliance circuits in electrical panels, provided they are used within their limitations and in compliance with the National Electrical Code and other applicable standards. Remember to always prioritize safety when working with electrical systems and to consult with a qualified electrician if you have any questions or concerns. The information provided here is for general guidance only and should not be considered a substitute for professional advice.